Hello friends, my name is Augusta Gold. Welcome to my channel. I want to give you a story. I want to tell you about something. Some 8 years ago, next month will make it 8 years. Some 8 years ago, my life came crushing down. I left my marriage with just 60 pounds in my hands. And that 60 pounds I got from a cake I made for somebody who decided to give me 60 pounds. I must have said some part of this story before in one of my videos or any of my videos. I just want to say it again or bring it out again because I was doing some things in this place I just got. And then this thing keep ringing in my head. What is in your hands? What is in your hands? What is in your hands? So before I go to speak about what is in your hands, let me tell you this small story. So I've got 60 pounds in my hand with 4 small children. The eldest was 7, the second was 6, the other one, no, 7, 5, and the other one was 3 going 4. And the other one was a baby, a year plus. She was in a buggy. So among 7, my eldest was 7, my youngest was 1, and I was living a marriage that almost cost my life. That's not the thing. I'm not coming to give you, I'm not trying to draw sympathy from this place. I'm going somewhere, just come with me. So I left with 60 pounds with 4 children. No, there was no hope. I just felt in my heart that if I can place my feet on the floor, if I can get my feet, I'll be able to survive. Even with the children, I'll be able to survive. So I went to wherever the social service took me to. And while I was there, I was surviving with 20 pounds a week. Some week they will give to me, some weeks they won't give to me. So I was managing. If I've got 20 pounds, I go to the shop. When I'm going to the shop, I go in the evenings when they are taking some things off the shelf. Those things that have expired or that will expire. They are taking them off the shelf or they are putting them on sale. That's when I go there. So that I can get those things to collect. So sometimes in my kids' school, this supermarket brings stuff that are about to expire or that have, maybe they will say, you know, when it is best before 14th February, they will have to take it off the shelf. But you can still use it because it is best before. You cannot use it when it is used by. So that best before, they bring them to the school and then we go there. We will not get money. We go there to pick stuff. That was how I was managing. So along the line, I asked myself, what is in my hands? What can I do? How do I raise money to support my children? And then I remember that someone taught me how to do eBay. I'm not going to go in detail on how I learned how to do eBay. Somebody taught me how to do eBay. eBay is where you sell stuff, especially used stuff. So I was selling clothes. Not much. I was still trying to learn it when I left. So I still have the account. So what I do now is to go to charity shops in the village, that countryside. It's a small town, but it looks like a village, this English village. It's for me to go to those charity shops, buy their stuff. Most times I'm not even able to buy the new ones they're bringing out. I buy sales in charity shop. That's the lowest of the lowest grade. I go home. If I have to wash, I'll wash. If I have to dust it off, I'll dust it off, clean it up, remove all the hair and everything from the cloth. Lay it on my white bed cover, snap it, put it on eBay and sell. Sometimes I get £1 as profit. Sometimes I don't. I just get little bit here and there. So that was how I was managing. I don't want to go into the trail of all the businesses things I've tried to put my hands into or things that I've survived with. But I want to speak about what is in your hands. The woman in the Bible that was owing, she has debtors, she was owing. And she needed to pay. This woman was a widow. Her husband had died. They were owing money here and there. Those people had threatened to come and collect her children. She cried to Elijah and said, My husband, though, you know, he feared the Lord, though, but he has gone to be with the Lord. Now, I am a poor widow. I don't have enough money to take care of my children. And now the money that we are owing, the people are coming. They want to come and collect my children. What do I do? Elijah looked at the woman and he asked her. He said, do you have anything of value? He said, do you have anything of value? What do you have that is of value? What can be attached to your name? What talent do you have? What skill do you have? What can you do? What is in your hands? You have to have something that will be multiplied. You cannot come with an empty basket. What are we going to do to that basket? Elijah asked the woman, do you have anything of value? The woman said, I have just one small container of oil. Elijah said, okay, that's fine. Go to your neighbors, borrow bangolo, borrow gallon, borrow everything that you can borrow. Put a little bit of this oil in each of these kegs. As she was putting them, they were fully. She go put it go full. She go put it go full. Before she know what did happen, oil everywhere. She started selling oil. She became an oil merchant. She became a wealthy woman. She had enough money. She paid off her debtors. She take care of her kids. She was living well. She was eating well. They were no longer borrowing. They were no longer running to people to give them money. They were no longer eating crumbs from people's table. Don't always wait for people to give to you. What do you have in your hands? What can you do? Don't talk say I cannot do anything. No, there must be something that you can do. You don't have to be business-minded like us. There is something that you can do. Can you teach? Can you sing? Can you dance? Now it's even easy because content is everywhere. Everybody is a content creator. Do something. Even if we are 20 in a village and the 20 of us are content creators, we will still sell. You know why? We will do trade by barter. You're watching my own, I'm watching your own. You are doing your own, I'm doing my own. I want to see what you're doing. You want to see what I'm doing. That way we are both watching each other and we are both getting views. What is in your hands? When Moses got to the Red Sea, when he took the children of Israel and they've gotten to the Red Sea, remember that God has promised to take them all. That God has promised you good life does not mean that God will come and put the good life in your hand. No, you have to walk your own salvation with fear and trembling. God has promised to give them that land. God is already leading them. God has prepared Moses to take them from where they are suffering to the land full with milk and honey. However, they have to do their own job. And what is that? When Moses got to the edge of the Red Sea, at the tip of the Red Sea, now they are faced with a very big tribulation, which is the Red Sea. They are faced with problems. They are faced with challenges. They don't know what to do. This is a mighty sea. Behind them is their enemy coming behind. Now they are sandwiched between the Red Sea and their enemy coming behind. Should we go forward or we should just go back and go and find where they can bury us on land? Or should we just perish in this water? They looked at the water. Moses looked at the water. He said, God, you have not brought me this far to forsake me. You've been doing your work. What can I do? After I don't talk, God look at me and say, Moses, what do you have in your hands? Now the thing when you get for your hands, now God go bless. What do you have in your hands? What can you do? I go school, they don't employ me, employ yourself. Start from somewhere. And when you put your leg, that is when you start thinking of, you start getting the rema of more things that you need to do. If you start by selling pure water, maybe you start buying from wholesalers and you are selling. As you start selling that pure water and you start hawking the pure water, or as you start selling it by your side or in your house or in your fridge, rema start coming. Oh, let me add kunu. Oh, if I add mineral, the profit will increase. Oh, they like mineral and buns. Or they like mineral and puff. Or should I do meat pie? Oh, meat pie is nice. Or maybe I should just buy a small show glass and start adding meat pie by the side. The water will be here and the meat pie and the buns and the fish roll and everything will be here. Oh, they are buying. Maybe I should just, from here, the profit is increasing. I've done a job and now it's my time to pack a job. What can I do with this job money? Now that they are buying this meat pie, they are buying the water. What can we do? Maybe we should just do one small bacha in front of the house and put 2 chairs and then put one small music by the side, and that will make people more relaxed and they will want to buy more. And then you start doing that, and then more Rema is coming, and then you're seeing that this business is growing. Wow, this thing is growing. There's not even enough chairs for these people to sit by the side and listen to music while they are eating and while they are drinking. What do we do now? There is a plaza that just opened. Now we have more money from maybe Ajo or from wherever, or we have to borrow money or wherever. Anyhow, let's go and rent one store from that plaza. Before you know, more Rema is coming. You rent that store. That is it. But you have to start. You have to start. What is in your hands? You are waiting for the government to employ you. Even in the UK self, where we did like this, so the employment money no dey reach you. The employment money no dey reach you. It's not enough. I know you'll be surprised. Augusta, your stage changed today. Yes. What is in your hands? I do photography. And I do plenty things. I just started this. It's like an events company. I registered it. It's a company. I registered it. It's like an events company. So I do almost everything that gets to do with events. Somebody is coming this morning to do a photo shoot for our baby's 1-year birthday party. Let me show you. See, that's the setup for the photograph that I'm going to do this morning. So she's coming. So she's coming this morning. She's not here yet. She told me 10, and now is she told me 10, and now it's almost 11. So I just decided to like do this video. While I was doing all this, it kept coming to my head. What if I don't know how to do these things? What if I don't know how to do that? If I count the things I know how to do for you, what is in your hands? Why you dey buy expensive phone? iPhone 13 go come, you don't buy. iPhone 14 go come, you don't buy. iPhone 15 go come, you go don't buy. What are you doing with this phone? Oh, you're just buying the phone so that you go pay your friend. You are deceiving yourself. My phone pay for itself. My phone pay for itself. Because the things I do with my phone, the phone has to pay. If I am not doing all these things with my phone, I will not buy this grade of phone. My phone is expensive, yes, but it's giving me what I want. I use it for a lot of things that you never imagine. What is in your hands? Elijah asked the widow, what? Don't complain. Don't tell me how your husband is dead. Don't tell me how your village people are running after you. Don't tell me how your husband abandoned you and the children. Don't tell me anything. Because there is nothing that you are going to tell me that I have not seen. Taking care of 4 children with nothing. What is in your hand? What are your plans? What are you projecting? When I say life get the way life they want they do, I've got to learn some things. I've got to wake up. I've got to learn some things. If you are my subscriber or you'll be watching some of my video, you will hear what I've said. I said before that I went to learn how to make bead. I went to learn how to make scarf. I know how to make bouquet. I know how to make cake. I know how to do photograph. That one I did not learn it though. It's I from secondary school when I was in Our Ladies in Warri, I just know how to snap. I started snapping with my uncle's small camera. They don't allow photographers to enter our school. So my uncle had a camera. Now when they put film, you will put the film. When I go and buy the film, I'll tell the man to fix the film for me. He will fix the film for me. When I finish snapping, I'll take it to any red shop. There is this place, they print picture there. I can't remember the name of the place. It's at any red junction in Efrun. I will go there and print the picture. I'll come and give it to my people in school. 17 naira, I was snapping 2 pictures 5x7. That was how I started getting interest in photography. Gradually, till today. Now, let me show you my camera. That's my camera. Yeah. That's my camera. That's it. That's what I work with. When I bought this camera, it wasn't for business. I bought this camera because I love snapping. And then I started using it in church. What have you found your hands to do? I started using it in church. When we go to church, when I started the church I'm attending here now, Redeem, there was no department for these things. So when I got there, I saw a space and I said, okay, I started using this in church. My hand begin to strong, small, begin to strong, small. Now I can make money from it if I want to. You get what is in your hands? What can you do? What is in your hands? Hold on, I'll show you another thing. So when I say what is in your hands, I know what I am saying. When I say what is in your hands, this is part of my business. What is in your hands is like the cap I'm wearing now. However, I didn't make this one. I didn't make this one. I bought this one too. But it is part of the business. What is in your hands? What are you doing? What do you have in your hands? What can you do? What do you have interest in? I learned this. I can make it if I want to make it. I can make it. I can adjust it. So this one is the one of the things I have here. What is in your hands? You sit down, they wait. You they do good face. That is why people will treat you the way they want to treat you. I know they beg. I find it hard to beg. I don't know how to beg. I don't even know how to ask. If you pass God, I don't know how to ask. Even my father, my papa, when I was in school then, to even go and ask my father for my monthly allowance is difficult. If you give me, even if you no go reach, I go collect, I go they squeeze face. And my sister go meet her and say, Daddy, that money is not be enough for her. I don't know how to ask. So when you know that that is the kind of person that you are, that you don't, it's not pride, but I don't know how to do it. When I was married, the man that you thank God say, in the using head, they say, okay, it's time to eat another. You go give me money. If you reach you, if you not reach you, I go manage her. If you reach remain, I go keep the extra for the next day. That was how when the government started giving me 20 pounds to take care of myself and the children every week, 20 pounds. I knew how to manage it because I know where to go. What is in your hands? What are you good at? What can you do? Think of how to increase it. When I was in LASU then, money became very tight. I went to visit my auntie. She said, that they did, what did they call her? You know those women supporting program, they would train women in their church. That they did it too, and that now she can make bead. She was trying to like tell me she can make bead. I said, hey, how did they make her? She brought her stuff. She showed me how to put this thing, how to put the bead, how to end it, how to put the locker, how to do everything. There and then, she stays at Yanikbaja. I stay at what's it called? Ojota. On my way home, I passed through Oshodi from Yanikbaja. I stopped at Oshodi. I bought the things from the bead. For the bead, I started making bead. What is in your hands? I started making beads. Till today, I'm looking up because I've got some beads here, but I don't want to bring myself. I don't want to look like I am trying to show off. Or if I want to do the business, I want to advertise, I will tell people that this is it to come and buy. But meanwhile, follow me on TikTok because I'm putting some of my stuff on TikTok. I'll put my TikTok name on the screen. Follow me on TikTok. If you want to send me a message, want to talk to me, please do on Instagram. I'll put the name at Augusta Gold. I'll soon get a number that I will be displaying for you guys for those that want to talk to me privately. What is in your hands? That was how I started doing bead. Now, when I go to school, after school, I go home, I sit down, I go do bead. You got to tell my back begin pain because I was like, bead na back. I will do bead till daybreak. The other day, God bless Ebere, shout out to Ebere. Ebere sent me the picture of a bead I did for her, purple bead, I can remember. I did for her years back. She said that the bead, her daughter is using it now. People that those in Lagos, people go to Owambe. People that are going to Owambe every Saturday, I will make beads. I make their bead for them. Even the ones they used to even wear girly dresses that we were wearing, all these our girly things, I make earring and bead. What is in your hands? If you give people the opportunity to feed you, you have given them the opportunity to starve you. What is in your hands? Even if your guy a big man, even if your husband a big man, do something, no. Learn something, no. Now, learn something. My ex did not allow me to do any work. He did not allow me to do any business, but you know they stay as. You know they stay as. As you know they stay as, so I had an opportunity to learn trades. Not be one trade, trades. And he knows how to keep malice. He can keep malice for Africa. That man can keep malice 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 1 year. If you not go meet him, if you not go meet him, you not go end. You not guy you wanted one. Either you go beg, or you go call people make them call beg. For waiting maybe not be your problem, not be your day at fault. So if they keep all those malice, and me too, I see the verse, I go just carry myself, go register for one place, begin learn. Then now they give me money, say take go tell learn no. Now the one where they don't drop for food before, now they go for take because I know we are there. I go they learn. That was how I learned this you know now that's when they do all these cap for weddings. That was how I learned it from Wuse Market. I learned cake from Gwarimpa there in Abuja. What is in your hands? Sweetheart, don't sit down, no. When we go on holidays then, when we went to Dubai, people they enjoy for Dubai. Augusta they buy kaya. I was buying, this one fine though. Doesn't Dubai, Dubai is sweet. Doesn't this price say, wow, I can sell it like this, I can sell it like that. I took advantage. I will take say of my environment. Say, my environment, they go this church, people they go need this, they go need that. I bought them. I came back, pack up for my car boot. I did sell them. What is in your hands? What can you sell? Some of una they go even give una money to start the business self. Una go chop the money, you go buy hair, you go buy this, you go buy things wey no get value. If na even gold you dey buy wey be say you fit resell wey get value, your man, you go even good. You go buy nonsense, you go buy a shebi that you will not wear 2 times. I dey buy a shebi but not be regular. And if the shebi price not make sense, make her there, I won't buy. You be buying a shebi of 250,000 before you buy 4 shebi. You bought a shebi of 1 million. Now you dey marry the woman. What is in your hands? Even if you think say you dig it by your marriage is okay, everything is doing fine. Sister, do something. Sister, do something. I cannot emphasize it enough. Do something. Peregede cannot be a mistake. If your husband give your pikin you 10 naira, you add 5 naira join, then they forbid. Respect go there. Do something. What is in your hand? Now that's within your hand. Now God go bless for you. It is the cake that I learned that God blessed for me. It is the things that I learned that the Lord had to put his blessing for me to come out. What is in your hands? When I was in Benin, when I was in Unibe, I learned decoration. If I can, I'll put one of my decoration video here. That is what my company does. Events. What is in your hands, sister? It is I don't go school. Make me school, bro. I went to school. I've got accounting diploma. I've got BSc Business Administration and Management Study. I've got BSc Health and Social Care in the UK here. And I've got a first class. The one I did is in Nigeria. I've got a 2-1. I be 2-2. I got a 2-2. I came here, I got a first class. Nothing say I no go school. Oteri, school is not enough. Learn something. Do something. If you be say you can be working and at the same time that your work, if okay, take for example, say you be nurse, you can open a YouTube channel and be teaching people things about that thing where you know how to become a nurse, the degree you need to become a nurse, the subject you need to read, study to become a nurse, things that happen with day in the life of a nurse. My nursing uniform, you can even start, if you are in Nigeria, you can even start selling nursing uniform. There was one time I wore one short boo-boo, native, this days, my style always is different. I think I wear jeans trousers that day. So it was not just that day, it was like a continuous thing. And then some parents in my children's school, Lead British International, then that was when they were the school they were at Gwarimpa. They were like, Mommy Setali, I like this your top. I like this. When I say the compliment, don't many now say there is business here. I have that by the grace of God. I've got that. It's easy for me to identify a lack and then look for how to fill it fast. I said, blessed business there. The woman that sells it for me, sell it for me at 3,500. She has a shop in her house in Gwarimpa there, 2nd Avenue. What did I do? I go to her. She do ready to wear. She will just put them outside in front of her gate. She will hang out in front of her gate. If I reach there, I will just pick some. Tell her, say they come. I will come pay you. She don't know me because I buy a lot from her when I do wear. I will take it to the school. That one done before. I will take it to the school, and then let me arrange this thing. I will take it to the school, and I will sell. I buy at 3.5. I sell at 4.5. What does it cost me? Nothing. But there was business there and I did it. What is in your hands? What do you have? What can you do? See, if you don't have, people that have will not want to become friends with you. It is when they see that there is a potential, that you have something. It doesn't have to be money per se. It can be skill. If you have skill, people who want that skill want to be, I don't know how to explain this. My dearest sister, get something doing. Pick up something, get something doing. If you are a teacher, do extra class. If you cannot be going to their house one by one, be doing extra class, do online class. You can do extra online class. You can do child minding. You can do a lot. Just look at where you live, whether you are in the abroad or Europe, UK, America, Canada, wherever you are. Look at your city where you are living. Identify the problem. Identify what they need. Identify the lack. Identify the gap. Fill the gap. And when you fill the gap, you're into money. Look for what they want and try to fill the gap. That is the only way you can make money. Don't look at how demeaning you think the job or the thing that you're going to do will be. Don't look at it. Women, they do taxi. Women, they do Uber here. Women, they do Just Eat. Women, they do Deliveroo. Women, they do things. People are looking for teachers for their children, including me. I've done the online thing. It's not working. I was paying for them online. It's not working because I don't have time to monitor what they are doing online. I've registered it twice. One was a subscription. I had to stay there with them for 2 years. My children were not even doing it again, but I had to pay. The other one was even worst. That one was, no, the other one was not worse. It was better. But she's a Nigerian, or she's an African, and I'm happy about that. Somebody introduced her to me. And it was good. I loved it. But again, I cannot, my children will say they are doing this thing, and they will hold their phone or their iPad or their laptop, and they will share the screen. They'll be doing something else. I mean, I cannot sit down and be monitoring 4 children now. But if I've got somebody within my community who is doing teacher, then this one now, she's doing agency work. And then she's doing teaching work. She knows the thing. She knows maths or she knows English. If she comes to me and if she advertise it or she comes to me and say, I am doing teaching. If only me, South African with a born plenty, only me get 4 children. Me, if you do my own way, I'm going to reach on that person will get 4 or 3 or 5 for you. Before you know it, even if it's just those 2 families you are taking care of their children, or more you are making money because it's per hour. What do you have in your hands? You know chemistry and you sit down. You know physics and you sit down. Me, I don't know chemistry. I don't know physics. The way was happy now they do so. What is in your hands? I cannot spend 1 hour and be asking you what is in your hands. Go and sit down. Let the Holy Spirit speak to you. Go and tell. You don't have to be over righteous for the Holy Spirit to speak to you. It's Holy Spirit talks to me. I know how God talks to me. I've said it before in my video. Go and check. I know how the Holy Spirit speaks to me. And when it comes, it comes. Even this morning, this woman that was supposed to come for this, yesterday night when she calls me, she said, Auntie, I'll be coming by 8 a.m. I said, now, wow, yesterday was stressful for me. Video that I even did it yesterday, I've not been able to edit it, no time. 8 o'clock, now they come. I said, Mama, 8 o'clock is early. Auntie, the child's birthday is today. We want to quickly finish the picture so that we can go and do the detail. I said, okay, sister, me, my sweetheart, I love her. My sweetheart, okay, no problem. And then she said she was going to come 8 o'clock. She said she was going to come 8 o'clock. This morning, I woke up. I was tired. I woke up. Alexa, what's the time? It's 7:30. Good morning, Augusta. It's 7:35 a.m. The weather is, I believe weather. 7:35. I dragged myself from bed. When I sat at the edge of the bed, I heard something, 10 a.m. I smiled. I said, this woman is going to come by 10 a.m. So I went downstairs to do 1 or 2. And then I came up and I picked my phone to check on her. And then I saw her message. Auntie, because you said it's going to be early, I'm coming by 10. I said, Holy Spirit, thank you. That still voice. Ask the Holy Spirit to speak to you. What do you want me to do? What is in my hand? What do I have? You can look at that thing as being very, very insignificant, but that is the thing that the Lord is going to help you to lead you to your destiny. That is the thing that the Lord is going to help to use to put you from point A to point 10. The woman that went to Elijah has a small pot of oil. Just imagine in your head, what if she not get the oil? She had a small pot of oil. Elijah said, that is enough. Oteri, I made do of that. When Jesus was preaching and they were hungry, he was like, what can we eat? What is around? Master, there is a man, or there is a small child that has a bread and small fish. When the boy they play, when he pack for inside a small pack lunch. When you imagine a small child, When I say loaf of bread, not saying I get bread. It's not it's a child, a small, not a child, not an adult. So when they say a loaf of bread and two, I be 3 fishes, like I be 5 fishes. When I remind me, I don't remember again. It was small, maybe in a fish finger. They don't tell us the kind of fish. Maybe fish finger. Now you get. But that is where Jesus Christ has to hold that one to feed the crowd. What do you have in your hand? Take for example, say Moses not get that rod. When Lord, he said, Moses, what do you have in your hand? He said, Baba God, na rod. Rod, what they manage the waka. Raise that rod and part the sea. What do you have in your hands? I don't shatter, my throat that they pay me. I don't know why God said, I can shatter and they ask now. I will be speaking to one person, I don't know who. I don't know who. What do you have in your hands? You want to hear my eBay story? If yes, put yes for me. Just type yes, and I will show you. This place is big. I partitioned it. One part is eBay. One part is traditional stuff, and the eBay part. There's a part for the eBay, and there's a part I put the things for the decoration, and then I have a part for the traditional. If you want to do traditional, any kind of traditional things, I've got them here, and I'm using this part for the studio, and now I'm using it now to shoot this video. What is in your hands? If you want to hear the eBay story, I will tell you how I started eBay, how I grew in eBay. What is in your hands? What do you have in your hands? What can you do? Now eyelashes you know how to fix. In that your small community where you don't jackpot go, tell them say you dey fix eyelashes. If for shop, for city center or wherever, then they fix the eyelashes for 20 pounds. Tell them say your own are 5 pounds. No reason the money. No do a ju kokoro. Tell them say, I they do free. You know, I they do free. That's how you get your portfolio. That's how you get something to show to the other clients that you can do it. I they lure people. I can tell you, okay, if you put book for a section of photography, I will snap you. If people outside use 1 cloth for a section, I will tell you, don't worry, change into 3 cloths. Sometimes, if you're taking me for the event, I can tell you that, okay, for the event, I'll come a day to the event. I'm going to do your whole family photograph. And they do free. So if they fix eyelashes for whether they do one for people where they pay for shop or the ones where they sabi where, if they do the eyelashes for 20 pounds, that's your own eyelashes now 5 pounds. If the woman where they braid hair since for your city, they braid hair for 70 pounds, for 50 pounds, then they say your own braiding at 30 pounds, but no wait till they do, not the one you go do today, tomorrow the hair does scatter. Reduce your price to get clients. And then when you now have clients, you will be overbooked to the extent that you will now have to increase. That time, the demand has increased, supply have to increase. Do you understand? So as the demand increase, you say go to increase your money small, so that that way you can filter, you can have more work and you can do less work, more money, then you reserve your energy. Yes. Now, I don't want to talk too much. Not everything will fit up for this video. But I'm going to give you, first of all, if you want to talk, if you want to do anything, send me a DM on Instagram. But I'm going to, I don't just want to buy any, I want to get a contract phone that I'll be using so that I can respond everywhere. Yeah, when I get a phone line though, I will put it here and then you guys can have access to me. I don't want to put my my normal line. When I go wake me up 2 a.m. they ask me because we are in different time zone, you know. So I don't want people to wake me to I don't quit sleep. So when I don't sleep, I don't want people to wake me. They ask me question or they talk. And the people we go they nonsensical. This video done too long. All right, guys. Go and speak to the Holy Spirit. Talk to the Holy Spirit. Tell the Holy Spirit. And the tongue I said they not cut my tongue. Tell the Holy Spirit to speak to you, to direct you, to know the right thing to do. And not say I carry money go give pastor make it tell you now. I say Holy Spirit. I don't say you should go and ask your pastor what you should do. Maybe when you now have a list of things you want to do and you think your pastor is a lighting in that area, you can go and ask your pastor. So I'm not talking about pastor or I'm talking about real life situation now. What is in your hands, sister? Go and make wealth. Have a lovely day.